This is the High School Crossfire. Welcome back.
Panel of judges, the August House, the two antagonistic bodies, I greet you all. Resolve, this House would censor entertainment material that glorifies drug abuse. I'm going to clearly show the clash points and why we, as the Federal Communications Commission, say that censorship is the right way to go to reduce the entertainment material that glorifies drug abuse. I would like to clearly inform our negators that we did not say we have censored drug abuse in America yet. We have censored vices such as nudity and violence, and it has shown a gradual decrease. I mean, it has shown that it has worked, as it has worked in other countries such as Malaysia by reducing the violence by 4.41%, as stated by my fellow farmer. Thus, we see that if we censor drug abuse, entertainment that glorifies drug abuse, this is going to work. The fellow our negators here have come up saying that they are going to strengthen the power of choice. Let me start with this. According to the National Institute of Health Science, over 50% of human decisions are based on the sense of sight. I'm trying to see how sensitizing my son is going to stop him from engaging sexual activity if at all we do not censor pornography. Thus, if I don't censor drug abuse, how is my son not going to involve himself in drug abuse? They set their parameter as Uganda, and they say that it is choice that they have to strengthen in order to reduce drug abuse. But yes, as I'm saying again, they have to clearly show us how it's going to work. The United States of America has consistently been ranked, which was clearly stated by Maya Farmer, that the United States of America has consistently been ranked among the top countries with drug abuse, yet we have shown the statistics that censorship reduces these vices. So I clearly do not buy their point of using Uganda as their parameter, hence it's going to be a clash point. Then they brought about saying that censorship does not deter the peer influence. Does not deter peer influence as a cause of drug abuse. Thank you. Clearly, once you get into these peers who they clearly called gangsters, we'll find that these people in these groups admire certain artists that are carrying out the activities that they are doing. That is why they're in the gang. That is why they unite. They admire these people. That is why we, as the Federal Communications Commission, so that censoring drug abuse is going to reduce censoring entertainment that glorifies drug abuse is going to reduce drug abuse. We have seen that censoring entertainment material has reduced the other vices in the various types of entertainment, such as music. For example, in other countries, for example, in Iran, the rate at which they use vulgarity has reduced because they have reduced the bad language. They do not allow any material in their country that has bad language. Thus, we see, since this works, why not take it on? Change is gradual, it's not drastic. Their proposal of improving the power of choice is calling upon a drastic change, which is impossible. We believe that censoring will bring about a gradual decrease, which we want, and it is realistic. Other than censoring the power of choice, how are you going to you might sensitize the students, yes. And actually, I would like to inform them, most of these people who watch this know the effects, know what the bad sides of these drugs. But because they see these material, this entertainment material, they see their artist or their movie star doing this, they be like, if he's doing it, if he's doing this and he's looking cool, why shouldn't I do it? He's living, he's making money. So I believe this is the way to go. So I don't see how improving the power of choice is really going to reduce drug abuse. Then in America, the visits to adult entertainment sites, before the Television Act of 1996 was signed was at 7.82%, but after, at the current rate, due to the statistic, due to the survey that was carried out in 2016, it has reduced to 4.41%. Hence showing that this censorship is going to reduce drug abuse. With that, I would like to rest my case. Thank you.
My name is Manragaba Enoch, St. Mark's College, Namagoma. This house would censor the entertainment material that glorifies drug abuse. I would like to bring to your notice that the third affirmer has been talking of censoring drug abuse. Our resolution is not talking of censoring drug abuse, but the resolution is talking of censoring of the entertainment material. Ladies and gentlemen, the affirmers are setting their parameters in USA. But I want to bring them to the notice that the United Nations Commission on Narcotic Drugs is based in the United States of America. This body has been there for a long time, and it has censored everything that leads to drug abuse. That is why we are coming back to Uganda. Because this thing has refused to work in USA, it has been there for a long time. If it has refused to work in USA, then why do you think it is going to work? Ladies and gentlemen, we are setting our parameters as Uganda, our Republic of Uganda. And this is because, first of all, our resolution is a wood resolution. The resolution says that this house would censor, but we have not yet censored, ladies and gentlemen. Uganda has not yet censored this entertainment part of the material, but it would censor. And we as the affirmers, we as the negators come here and say that we are not censoring. But what are we doing? We are going to sensitize people on how to develop their power of making choices or decision making. Ladies and gentlemen, the second negator came up and said that the entertainment material influences the people to take the drugs. But I would like to bring to your notice that every minute is an opportunity for one to make a choice. But it's the choice that you make that determines your fate. So one has to make a correct choice, a right choice, in order to have a good fate in the future. It still comes back to the power of making choices. Whether you are influenced by any other outside thing, you still have to make your choice of taking the drug or not taking the drug. And that is why I want to say that censoring of the entertainment material cannot really help us in this aspect. The third affirmer came up and said that he gave us a percentage of people who are based on a sense of sight. But ladies and gentlemen, whether you see something or you don't see something, it still has to come back to your head. You still have to think whether you are going to do that thing or not. Everything lies in your hand. Every choice is made by you. You can either take or you cannot. And that's why we say that the censoring can never help us at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, they came up and said that they talked of a drastic change. But the power of choice cannot bring a drastic change. Making right decisions. Choice simply means one, to make a choice, needs to first think and then makes the right choice. And that is why we are saying that there is nothing like drastic change in this aspect. Granted? Okay, you don't have what to say.
No, I wanted to ask
Ladies
from
and
the
gentlemen,
speaker.
The third affirmer came up and said that they have not censored drug abuse. But none of us told them that they have censored drug abuse. It seems these people are debating the censoring of drug abuse. But the resolution clearly states that the House would censor the entertainment material that glorifies drug abuse. There is nowhere where it is stated that we are going to censor drug abuse. And that is why we as the affirmers strongly come up and say, we as the negators strongly come up and say that we are going to develop the power of making choices among the people of Uganda. How are we going to do this? Our house was very well stated that we are the National Drug Authority. We have the finance. We finance ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got clear statistics from my second negator about the youths who are using drugs that are in school. We come to look at that a big percentage of the youths who are doing drugs are in school. And that is why we as the National Drug Authority, we are going to pass through schools, sensitizing the students and the youths on how to make proper choices. And if they have a great power of the peace of mind, they will make good choices not to take drugs. I rest my case.
This is the High School Crossfire. We'll be back in a minute.